President Bola Tinubu on Thursday embarked on a one-day working visit to Kaduna State where he commissioned a series of key infrastructure projects in Rigachikun, Igabi local government area, as part of efforts to accelerate rural development and improve access to essential services. Touching down at the Nigerian Air Force Base in Kaduna shortly after midday, President Tinubu was warmly received by Governor Obasani, senior government officials, traditional rulers, and a jubilant crowd of residents who lined the streets to welcome the nation's leader. The president's visit centered on the inauguration of newly completed road networks, upgraded healthcare centers, and modernized public schools, projects executed under Kaduna State's drive to close up the gap between urban and rural development.
Obasani has performed wonders and changed the environment from previous toxic, uncontrollable environment to a state of life, progress and development. I say thank you, my comrade.
Speaking during the commissioning ceremony in Rigachikun, President Tinubu praised Governor Obasani for what he described as purposeful and people-centered leadership focused on grassroots transformation.
Today, I've seen an example of people-oriented commitment, development agenda, and far-sightedness in the governor, who had established not only critical center to train and develop the mind of our youth, living schools, as well as providing them with skill and opportunity.
Governor Sani, in his remarks, expressed gratitude to the president for his visit, describing it as a major moral booster for his administration.
Your Excellency is much more than a ceremony. It is a profound affirmation that leadership, when grounded in empathy and vision, can change destinies. You embody that leadership, one that listens, acts, and heals. You remind us that governance is not an end in itself, but a sacred trust bestowed by people, a trust to serve with integrity and purpose.
He reiterated his commitment to replicating similar development initiatives across other local government areas in the states.
Our administration shall immediately crush the cost of commuting within Kaduna by generously subsidizing the fares on the buses for all residents of our states. However, our workers, retirees, and students will use the buses free of charge for the first 6 months, Mr. President. We are introducing these new buses to provide our citizens with reliable, eco-friendly transportation options. Mr. President is respectfully invited to note that on March 11, 2025, at Kakuri, Kaduna, I performed the official project launch of the Kaduna Bus Rapid Transit System, a 24-kilometer corridor from Kawo to Sabantisha.